Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's doing all right. Man, I had a close call kind of yesterday. I was out working in the garden doing some stuff, harvesting what I could find and everything, just looking around. And I noticed a big limb down there where that tree is that the limbs keep falling off of, breaking off of, because it's half dead. So just after a while, so if a good wind comes, it'll break a few off here and there. Well, so I went down there and got it, took it to the road, found some other sticks and stuff, limbs, and took them to the road, piddled around doing a few other things, then walked back up here, and I came in and got a drink, and then went back out. It was less than 5 minutes. I went back out there, and there was a bunch of stuff had fallen. I mean, a really big limb, and it fell from high enough to where it broke up. They kind of look like a bomb goes off when they hit from way high up, and branches break off everywhere. Some stick into the ground and everything. And I was like, I had to take like a double take. I was like, what? I just was down there. So where I got that first limb was right underneath where the rest of it fell. If it happened real quick, fast, I might have got hurt. I mean, it could even kill you. I mean, I'd say as big as it is, it probably weighs at least 300 pounds. That ash tree, that wood is really some real hard wood. That's what they make baseball bats out of, or I don't know if they still do or not. But so it's real heavy too. So I was like, man, I can't believe that, So I got what I could, and the rest of it, it's going to have to be cut up. And my friend that helps me here, he does, odd jobs and stuff. I guess I'll have to get him to come and finish cutting it up. And he's got a pile of wood down there that I let him leave. It's not right at my basement door, but there's like a concrete landing there, I guess that's what you'd call it. And so he's got a lot of it piled up there that he needs to get before winter. And he's going to have a whole load, and that's worth quite a bit of money these days, especially a hardwood like that that's already been dead on the tree, so it's seasoned pretty much, I mean, and so I'll have to get him to do the rest, and he add the big pieces with his other wood, or hopefully he'll come get that, be able to take that wood sometime too. I'm sure he'll want it before winter, because that'd be good wood to burn. So another thing happened, I did what I could, and I started, it was like 84, 85 degrees, and the sun was beaten down, and I worked for about, 45 minutes altogether out there, and I just started getting to where I couldn't breathe real good. I don't know if the humidity was doing that, or if I was getting, dehydrated. And finally I just said, I had to tell myself, you can't do anymore. You just can't do anymore. I took as much as I could to the road. I got a pile about 5 foot tall out there. And Joy came pulling up. She was over at Mom's. And she's like, get in here. Don't be out there doing all that. She could tell I was sweating, and my face was probably red. And I said, well, I just texted my friend for the rest of it. I'm sure the mowers will just mow around it. They don't have any choice, So I don't think they would be able to clean it up. Joy said, well, maybe they can clean it up. I thought, well, if I'm going to pay somebody to do it, I'd rather pay my friend something, because he's not very well off. But we'll see what happens. Okay, I don't even know if I mentioned it. Currently, today's Tuesday, August 12th. Currently, it's 75. High today's 83. 1% chance of rain, and winds at 2 miles per hour. And anywhere from 83 up, 85 up, or something like that, 83. In that range, if it's real humid, it's going to feel a lot warmer than that. today, here's a good thing today. There'll be a delicious meals video. One reason I do these is because there's only like 28% of people that watch. I look at my stats every day. The people that watch all the longer videos, which is great. I appreciate anybody that watches anything, any of my videos. But mostly the people that watch, they say only 28% watch the shorts too. And then there's a percentage of people, and they're usually not subscribed, that watch shorts because they're out in the feed a little bit, and that's all they would watch is a short. You know, no, they don't watch any long videos. So I take those shorts and make them into a long video after I get a couple weeks worth for the people that have like watching longer videos, you know. So you gotta get as much use as you can out of your content, you know. So you won't be sorry, but I will say, have you some snacks or something to munch on while you're watching it, because you probably will get hungry. I get hungry making the video, you know. So, okay. I don't know if I've got poison ivy. I hope not. I didn't see any vines on any of that wood that I carried down to the road. But it's itching right here right now. And I never know, I mean, I can get it and not even have been, you know, realize that I've been touching it or anything. I did trim all the bushes out front the other day, and I may have done something, may have touched something back in behind them bushes or something, I don't know. I get it so easy, any of it. Sumac, oak, ivy. Some it doesn't take as long to go away though as others, and I don't know which it is. So I have to put something on there. I don't see any obvious bumps right now, but that doesn't mean they won't come up. That might be one right there. I hope that's all. I even, when I come in and I know I've been working and stuff out there, I use dishwashing liquid and wash my arms and hands really good. And I'll still end up with one or two bumps, but I wonder if I didn't wash them at all, I'd probably have a bunch of them. You know, I'd probably get it worse. Okay, let's get going. Here's our jokes. Teacher, children, there will only be a half day of school this morning. Johnny in back seat, whoopee, hooray. Teacher, silence. We'll have the other half this afternoon. What? Okay, 8 adult truths. Number 1, sometimes I'll look down at my watch 3 consecutive times and still not know what time it is. I don't wear a watch. They go haywire on me. Especially like digital watches and stuff. They'll just go, I don't know what it is about me. They just, they go crazy. They'll be just blinking and things flashing on it and crazy stuff. I've tried about 3 or 4 of them over the years. I've even had trouble with regular watches. They'll just like quit or something, and then they won't work right. So I must be some kind of alien or something. I don't know. Okay. Nothing sucks more than that moment during an argument when you realize you're wrong. I totally take back all those times I didn't want to nap when I was younger. I don't nap. It would be a very rare thing. You can ask Joy or Logan. It'd be a very rare thing for me to take a nap. Once I'm up, and I really usually have a hard time going to sleep too. I'll usually get about 6-7 hours, or even sometimes 5. And then once I'm up, I mean, one thing that keeps me up is I realize like my back's hurting, my hips hurting. If like when I worked in the shrubs and stuff, you know, trimmed all the bushes and stuff, uh-oh, my arms and shoulders hurt, you know, the next day. And I have to get up. I can't get comfortable to fall back asleep. Kitty usually is the one that wakes me up. I had my foot over the edge, and I felt something on my foot. and she was getting up on her back feet and reaching up and going, hitting my foot. She's crazy. Okay, let's see. There is a great need. Number 4, there's a great need for a sarcasm font. Yeah. Number 5, I can't remember the last time I wasn't at least kind of tired. Number 6, bad decisions make good stories. Number 7, you never know when it will strike, but there comes a moment at work when you know that you just aren't going to do anything productive for the rest of the day. Number 8, can we all just agree to ignore whatever comes after Blu-ray? I don't want to have to restart my collection again. Isn't that the truth? Okay, and our thought of the day today is from Dolly Parton. I'm not offended by blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb, and I also know that I'm not blonde. Okay, I saw one that looked that might be about movies. It says entertainment. Okay. Let's see. Give me some water this time. All right. What type of movie is New York, New York, starring Liza Minnelli? Documentary, horror, musical, action. I keep feeling something in my eye here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll wipe that one on that. Okay. So I don't think it's a horror story, although it might be, you know, but it's a musical. Yeah, Liza Minnelli. Okay. What is the first name of Kate Winslet's character in Titanic? Oh my gosh. Sarah, Fiona, Lily, Rose. Oh my gosh, I don't know this. My first instinct for some reason was Sarah, but I don't think that's right. I'm going to do it though. No, it's Rose. And I kind of thought that too, but I've only watched the movie like one time. So it's Rose. What iconic film ends with the line, after all, tomorrow is another day? Citizen Kane, The Grapes of Wrath, Casablanca, Gone with the Wind. Well, I'm stuck between two. My first thought, I might get this wrong too, is Casablanca. No, and that's my second choice. It was Gone with the Wind. So I learned something there. Which of these is a musical drama film about the Von Trapp family? Now, I know this one. City of God, The Sound of Music, Gone with the Wind, Braveheart. Braveheart. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Okay, come on, slow tablet. What the heck? Why are you buffering? Come on, any day now. Any day now. That's right. Sound of Music. The 2000 film The Patriot is set during which historical event? And I watched this. It's a great movie. I've watched it more than once with Mel Gibson. American Revolutionary War, American Civil War, the Great Depression, World War II. And that would definitely be the Revolutionary War. And if you haven't seen that, definitely watch that movie. It's a great movie. And Mel does a great job in it. Which is Humphrey Bogart's character in the 1942 film Casablanca? Sam, Rick Bain, Victor Laszlo, Ugart. Here's looking at you, kid. Sam. No, it's not. It's Rick Blaine. I said Bain. Rick Blaine is the answer. In which of these movies did Samuel L. Jackson appear? X-Men, Speed, Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run! Stupid is as stupid does. Life's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to say Pulp Fiction. Okay. And it is Pulp Fiction. All right. And who else was in that? What's his name? From Greece, John Travolta. Which of the following popular films is a comedy? Dumb and Dumber, Casablanca, Scarface, Titanic. That would definitely be Dumb and Dumber. And I loved when they gave the guy that was chasing him the his own rat poison that he was going to give them in the restaurant. He was saying he was wanting like antacids, or there was something like that, and they found that bottle in his pocket, and they figured, oh, give him his antacids, and it was rat poison. Oh, okay. Okay, two more. In which 1978 movie shot Olivia Newton-John to fame? And we were just talking about this, I guess. Pretty Woman, Grease, Rambo, Star Wars. Maybe it wasn't. Was it Grease? Did I mention? Grease, yes. Okay, and that's a good movie too. You know, got a lot of musical stuff in it, but it's still pretty good. I've never been, super crazy about musicals, but some of them are okay. All right, and lastly, which of the following films is based on true events? Ghostbusters, Talk to Me, The Social Network, Inception. I really don't know this. Let's go with Social Network. Oh, I got it right. I'll see what this says. The Social Network 2010 is almost quaint to think about a time when the most controversial thing about Facebook was where Mark Zuckerberg stole the idea from. Okay, so I got 7 right today and 3 wrong. I enjoyed this one. Usually I know almost all for, movies and stuff, but this one caught me on a few things, and I learned a few things, so I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning. Check out Delicious Meals video later on. Bye everyone, and God bless.